Hello. So this is my project, my iSearch project for the Romeo and Juliet Act 2, Scene 2. I'm going to play the video now. This is just my process. This is a time lapse of me drawing the scene. It starts off kind of boring, honestly. I mean, it's a time lapse, so it's not like it's not like we're watching a Disney movie here. So, yeah. So the Act 2, Scene 2 is the one where it's called like the secret meeting scene, I guess. And Romeo is walking in the garden. If I unhide the layer, you could probably see the outline. The garden down there, the Capulet garden, and Juliet's on the balcony, which if the freaking time lapse would get to it, yeah, the balcony. I researched what the balconies look like, and they are way smaller than the movie made them seem. Because like the balcony in the movie is like the size of a room. It's like the size of my bedroom. But like the actual balconies, I cannot find like a single image that wasn't that small of a balcony. So yeah, Juliet's on the balcony, and Romeo's down there. This isn't to say that I'm basing this off of like the movie or like, and I just really just pulled up reference images because like yeah, it's from my imagination, but I'm imagining something from real life that should be like drawn accurately because it's from real life. If that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe I'm just breaking the rules. I drew a balcony. I drew a balcony. Surely that isn't like a crime. So yeah, I did the windows, balcony, just the wall so far. I'll add a few more details to a wall you'll see in a second, and to the windows up there, higher windows. Yeah, right there. But yeah, my I feel like I should talk about my style since no, I'm not really drawing anything else. It's very, I guess, abstract. I guess my art style, but yeah, I didn't want to do anything too complicated because I already drew a very complicated drawing. I'll probably flash it up on screen. But yeah, this took me like, I want to say a month, probably less than a month, but yeah. Now I'm drawing the background. First symbol here, the clock tower. Yeah, originally I was actually going to include a grandfather clock on the balcony, but when I realized how small the balcony is actually, and grandfather clocks probably weren't even invented yet, I put a clock tower in the background, and it's at midnight for a reason. Freaking strange, kind of a strange reference here. This is referencing Cinderella. I actually paused the video on my end. It's referencing Cinderella because like Cinderella leaves the freaking ballroom at like midnight, and like that's kind of the same deal here. Romeo has to like get in, get out at midnight very quickly. A very brief meeting. That's the point. Unpause. Now I draw the garden. Right. Not really much of interest going on here. In the background, you might notice like a thin outline surrounding all the background elements. I used that as sort of like a, instead of like blurring the background to put less focus on it, I did like the next like kind of pathetic, but like the next thing higher than that I could think of, which is put a thin outline around it. I don't know. Just the balcony is the focus, and the background is the background. I drew stones there. I actually wasn't planning on drawing stones, but it just I felt like that part of the drawing just felt empty, so I drew a path. Roses, no, grass. I'm drawing grass. But next up, after the grass, are roses. I drew roses because I Googled flowers that symbolize love. Love scene, love story. So I put in roses there on the bushes. Funny thing about this, I made the roses the same color on all of the bushes, but that looked weird because the roses on different bushes were blending into each other. So I made some roses darker than the other ones. Just a bit of a drawing detail. After the roses should be like finishing up, I guess. Originally the background was going to be a sunset because, vines. Yeah, I don't like these vines. They're the same color and they just look like noodles. I don't like them. So as I was saying, the background was originally going to be a sunset, which didn't make a whole lot of sense time-wise within the story. But also, I drew a drawing that's at sunset. I'll probably flash it on screen again. But yeah, The lighting at sunset is kind of a headache, and I didn't want to do that again. So I mean, not like the lighting in this is like, not to mention that like the lighting at night is less complicated, but like, and or that the lighting in the drawing isn't complicated. I'm doodling here because I'm done. That's my dog. But yeah, I just didn't want to do another sunset drawing because that already gave me enough of a headache. So the drawing's done. Yeah. Probably like one of my better drawings, just overall, I guess. Yeah. Yay! Yeah, hi. This is post production. This is post production in London. I'm here to describe how, because while I was drawing, I didn't realize that this was. I'm supposed to describe it in a stage setting, but I was more like describing it in a more cinematic setting, maybe a movie setting. Yeah, I didn't realize that, so I'm here to describe how this could be a stage setting. Sorry, this is getting kind of long, but like if you see this professional diagram, so basically the wall would be this movable prop that is a wall. The backdrop would be a movable prop that is like painted to be the backdrop. The garden would consist of like three or so props. Everything would be on wheels. Maybe not these. You could like pick up these. But Romeo would start here. He'd walk through the garden and up the trellis. I forgot to draw on the trellis. Yeah, it's pink. I didn't mean it to be pink, but yeah, it's pink now. The pink trellis, and Juliet is on the balcony, and yeah, this is how it could be plausible in a stage setting. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yay, yay.